I'm attorney Wade Skalsky, and I want to chat with you a little bit about my philosophy of this job. Why am I doing it? And a couple of experiences that really brought into focus for me why I wanted to be a defense attorney. I started my career as a prosecutor, so I very easily could have stayed a prosecutor, worked for the government for a long time, and just done that. But I had an experience that sort of changed my perspective on that job. It's a very good job, there's nothing wrong with it, but I actually had a family member who was arrested for a DUI. And when that happened, it became a very personal job for me. All of a sudden, when I was working on a case and trying to get a conviction, I realized that it could be a member of my own family that I was trying to do that to. And that experience brought it home for me that I didn't really want to spend the rest of my life trying to put people in jail, which is a very normal civic service. But I really wanted to help people that were in that situation. You see, I am the first in my family to go to college. I'm the first to go to law school or any kind of graduate program. And the reason that's important is that I come from a construction family. I come from a normal group of people, very good people, good hardworking people, and sometimes people get into trouble. And I wanted to be the guy that they called. I didn't want to be known as the guy who was just working to put people in jail. I wanted to help keep people out of jail. Another thing that helped kind of form my philosophy was getting married. When I got married and sort of became a family man, I realized just how precarious things can be. That in life sometimes things can threaten what you have, and when you have something that's so important to you, the costs get that much bigger. So really those two things, the fact that where I come from as a family and that now I have a family of my own, really brings home for me is that when the government points its finger at you and says, you know what, we're going to charge you with a crime, be it a DUI or something else, it really threatens your whole world. And the people on the other end of that equation, the prosecutors who are just doing their job, they don't really think about that. They don't think about the marital strife it may cause. They don't think about the fact that they're threatening your livelihood. They don't think about the fact that your family may look at you differently. And I do think about those things. And that's when I realized that if I'm going to have a job where I help people, I want to have a job that takes those things into account. I don't want to have a job where I really have to ignore those things, because those are the things that speak to me and that I find important. So that's what you get with me as an attorney, and those are the things that I value. And if you want to chat about your case, I'd love to sit down and talk with you. 818-334-0751 is my phone number. Again, that's 818-334-0751. I'm attorney Wade Skalsky, and I'd love to chat with you about your case.